We are a few days after WrestleMania, and the final boss, The Rock, is making all the headlines, just not the good ones. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Wicked Bitter channel. I'm Travis. Thank you for checking out this video. Look, I know I said I was going to make the next video was going to be an email video, and it's not an email video, but there will be email videos after this. So I got a couple of email videos coming out. One will be either tonight or it'll be on Friday, and the other one will be either Friday night or it'll be Saturday. But there is a couple coming out because there was actually a good handful of emails, a good few emails, so I am getting to them. So if you've sent them in, trust me, I'm not ignoring it or not getting to you. I have it. It's just it's coming in another video. This video in particular, I need to talk about The Rock here in this one because I feel like this one is a little more urgent. A lot of people are talking about this, and I don't know. I'm somebody who doesn't really follow the show. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. You probably have. It's the Busted Open show with David LaGreca and like Bubba Ray, and Tommy Dreamer does it, and they have a few other people on there. I think Thunder Rosa from AEW's in there. Dolph Ziggler's on there sometimes, Nick Nemeth. So I don't really follow that show weekly or normally or usually. But I have come across a couple of clips from it, and one of the clips is from David LaGreca, who I think is the main host of the show. He had a lot of opinions about WrestleMania. So I know that from what I've seen, I know that he's a big Cody Rhodes fan. And so he was upset with the way Cody Rhodes lost. I don't think it's so much the fact that Cody lost. I think it's everything that came with it. The build up to the match, everything Cody has been through in the past couple of years, going back to like his feud with Reigns, trying to climb that mountain and beat Reigns, but he lost that first WrestleMania, and then he came back and won it. Everything from then until now, he just doesn't like the way Cody lost. And I agree, and I think a lot of people do. I don't think we enjoyed the way John Cena won, but I think right now, I think the issue is, and I'm included in this, I wanted to see John Cena win his 17th championship, where right now it's kind of overshadowing how bad that WrestleMania finish was. I just like it because it's John Cena's last year. It's a record-breaking win. So everybody that's looking at that kind of takes their focus away from Cody really got a crappy end of the stick there. I'm not saying he got buried. I know one of the things David LaGreca, he went on a rant. He was like yelling. And I agreed with a lot of it, if not all of it. One thing I don't agree with is that it made Cody look weak. I don't really think it made Cody look that weak. Because to me, during that match, Cody ate like 100 attitude adjustments. He was kicking out of everything. I just didn't like the way it ended. Travis Scott showing up, who nobody takes seriously. Nobody takes seriously. Showed up and was ultimately the factor here that cost Cody this match. I don't know. And not only that, he took like 5 minutes to get to the freaking ring. Like, Cody couldn't have gotten up and did something in that time frame. Like, damn, he milked it down to that ring. And I'm so tired of that Fiend song. I feel like I hear it all the time now, even on Raw. And I don't even think that's the song for Raw. I don't know. LaGreca was not happy about it. He was complaining about The Rock and his lack of involvement. And I agree on that because where was The Rock? A lot of people thought The Rock was off doing movies or he was doing something, he was busy. That's not even the case. Rock showed up on Pat McAfee's show straight up. He told Pat that he did not want to get involved. He said that it's going to be a John Cena's record-breaking win, and he didn't want to take the spotlight away from that. He thought that moment should have focused on Cena, and he didn't want to be there for that. So you're telling me he chose to not be there? That is terrible. I thought this guy was busy. He wasn't even busy for WrestleMania. And if I'm going to try not to go on a rant here, but I gave The Rock the benefit of the doubt. I figured when we didn't see The Rock, it's because he couldn't. Not because he chose not to, just because Cena, it was his moment. The Rock, this is The Rock's moment. The Rock created this. The Rock is responsible for this. The Rock started this. having Cena sell his soul to him, which we still don't have an explanation for. We still don't know why Travis Scott is involved. We don't know the partnership, the connection, the link to all three of them together. We don't know still. And this is 2 months later now. So when is the end game? If WrestleMania is not the end game, when is it? Are you telling me that you're going to have this story come to light like 3 months in when we're at a pay-per-view that doesn't even matter? Are we going to get a TLC or like a Money in the Bank conclusion to this? It's not. It's bigger. It's supposed to be bigger than that. Are you going to drag it out to SummerSlam 6 months later? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to try not to rant here. But that part I agree with Dave. Because where was The Rock? I'm going to read something that Rock said on McAfee's show. He didn't say this on the McAfee show. He responded to Dave LaGreca on social media. So I'm going to read it here. It looks like it was Instagram, but I'm not exactly sure. The Rock says, "Hi, Dave. The business is a complete work. Always has been, always will be. Every aspect of it. Every match, every interview. Please join me, Cody, Cena, Brian, and the rest of our creative discussions so you can expand your perspective. Until then, stop ranting. It's not healthy, my friend. Enjoy the show. P.S. Tell Bubba I have Grand Marnier in Hush Puppies for us all. Whatever. The last part doesn't matter. Right there, in that response from The Rock, I thought it was such a douchebag thing to say. You know, I'm starting to get the feeling here. You remember when The Rock showed up? He did the 1, 2, 3, slit his throat and left. After that, we've gotten no follow-up. The next thing we saw after that was John Cena selling his soul. After Rock wanted Cody's. Things already don't make sense to me. And then The Rock, I remember saying, he said like in an interview or on social media or something, that he's always 20 steps ahead. You know what I'm starting to think? I'm thinking that The Rock doesn't have a plan. I'm starting to think The Rock is not 20 steps ahead. I think that The Rock is making stuff up as he goes. I honestly, truly believe that. Because there's no way in hell you can do all of that. And then at WrestleMania, when you're supposed to be there, you should be there. Because this biggest story of WrestleMania is Cena selling his soul to The Rock. Will he win the 17th championship? And you're going to tell me you chose not to go because you wanted everybody to focus on Cena. Cena's already a heel. He's already a heel. You might as well have showed up. You know what I mean? Like, it would not have taken away from anything or added. It would have just added better than what we got. Give me The Rock coming out, pulling the ref's leg instead of freaking Travis Scott. It's the same thing. It just doesn't make sense to me. And The Rock on Pat McAfee's show saying that he would have done things, he would have done one or two things differently. Why? Then you could have, Rock. You could have done things differently. Aren't you the final boss? Aren't you on the board of directors? Don't you have ultimate say in WWE right now? Isn't this your company? Why wouldn't you have done things differently? You're going to tell me you have to be there to do it differently? Are you guys not in communication? What is going on? I feel like something is happening here that we're not being told. I feel like things are being left out. I feel like there's things and conversations happening that we don't know about, that I think they're hiding or they don't want to admit or whatever it could be. But I think when The Rock said that he would have done some things differently, and you're not even going to be there, you chose not to be there. If you would have done stuff differently, you should have been there. Don't complain about it now. You're going to complain about it now that it's over. That makes no sense to me. This only makes Rock look worse, in my opinion. And I'm sorry. If you're a Rock fan, I apologize. It's just, look, I'm going to be upfront and honest on this channel, right? I'm going to say my opinion. You may have a different one. I respect it. You're entitled to it. That's fine. But you got to allow me to have mine. I like The Rock as a character, but I liked him more before he left for Hollywood, back in 2003, 2004, whatever that was. Before that Rock was awesome. After going to Hollywood, and every time he's come back since, this dude acts like he's too big for the company. He acts like his family is the most important. He acts like his ideas are the best. He acts like he watches the product. I know damn well The Rock's not watching. I think he was on Instagram Live a few days ago, and I think somebody asked him if he keeps up with it or watches AEW. He said he watches AEW. The Rock does not watch AEW. The Rock has people who work for him who keep up with the product. You cannot tell me The Rock watches this. He does not. He doesn't even watch WWE, much less AEW. He's not going to. He had a New Japan Pro Wrestling shirt on, which I thought was hilarious. I know damn well this dude does not care about New Japan Pro Wrestling. He does not care. Yeah, I'm just saying how I feel about it. I think LaGreca was right feeling the way he felt. I feel like everybody, all the fans who were upset about the outcome of the match, how it ended, I think you are entitled to that, and I respect it, and I think you're not wrong in feeling the way you feel. I'm just saying, if The Rock had anything to complain about, he should have been there, and you should have done it differently if you wanted to do it differently. If you're not going to be there by choice, then you don't have the right to complain about something. If you're the ultimate boss, you can make all the decisions. You should have been there, and you should have taken care of it. Just point, period. I got all fired up. I said I wasn't going to rant, but I ranted. I'm sorry. That struck me, man. Like, I've been so tired of The Rock. Like, I like him as a character, but I do not like him that much outside of it. I don't even like his movies, to be honest with you. And it's not even because of anything else. I've just watched Rock movies before. I don't think he's that great. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. It's another extra little kick. Whatever. I don't care. If you disagree, completely cool. I get it. It's fine. But for me, nah, this is not right. You can't complain about it 2 days later when you decided not even to show up and you have this much control over the product and you wanted to be this involved in the product and you wanted this storyline. This is you. This is yours. Your idea. You went with this. You screw up the plans. You show up late and you throw a wrench in all WrestleMania plans. You did this. You did it. So show up when you should show up and handle the situation instead of having us watch Travis Scott make a 5-minute entrance, pull the referee's leg out of the ring. That's stupid. On the main event of WrestleMania. It doesn't make sense. All right, my friends. I'm sorry, man. I got a little fired up on that. Look, I got those email videos coming out. I appreciate you sending them in. Trust me, I'm doing them. I'm not not thinking about them. I'm doing them. Trust me. I just needed to get this out there. I need to talk about this. So I would love to hear your opinions on it, whether you agree or disagree. Either way, I would still love to hear your thoughts. If you're new here, I'm sorry this is the first time we've met, and I'm like yelling. But I promise you, it's a great channel with some great people. It's getting bigger and bigger. We're up over 3,500 subscribers now, so it's growing and growing and growing. And I appreciate all of you who take the time to watch these videos, to comment on them, to like them, and to subscribe if you don't. So, if you haven't, I should say. So, yeah, please like this video. I'll see you on the next one. And as always, my friends, until we yeet again, stay bitter.